You'd be surprised. These dudes drop it quite a bit.
The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Downfield, it's to Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So second down after the incompletion. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He escapes the pocket. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
An important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They try to sneak it for the first. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down and inches.
You're the one dude that stops that.
Quarterback sneak, first down. No. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down and inches.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. second on the ground here. He finds some space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently. And, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. And I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Penn State. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to throw. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. Puts into space at the 50. Oh, and he moves out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On the move now. Nothing open downfield,
right out
so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Breaks free. He's in the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do.
The backpack. Did you stop to get dinner?
They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
What are we having, Blair? Steak? Okay.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
He's on that thing right now. That's what Blank's doing. It's been a defensive slugfest in that Indiana game right now. It's been great. Indiana.
The first play of the
Not a
drive,
lot.
the 25.
I think it's 3-0.
The back's got it.
Because I'm playing this game.
2 yards, brings up a second.
Early, I'll get on. I'm kind of watching.
Great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To throw, it's Aller. Hurt over the middle, it's Martin. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's stuck. Dang it. Good play call.
Down the middle, it's Martin. This is the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
kind of lost in this thing. I didn't realize we had that many people undefeated.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's incomplete. And a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Aller. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
I told you it's not going down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He'll hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line is going to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Zero running room stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He just did it.
Offense facing a third and long at 28. Got to have pass protection in this play.
There they're all coming.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Now here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He breaks free. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why deep.
And they've got him on the blitz.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. Drops back in the gun. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry. Back to pass. It's Manning. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Brought down, the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Second down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Aller. With the catch, it's Pena.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Martin. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Yeah, almost corroborated there.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll throw it now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Now they're running on the toss. He's got the first and still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
The O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running up. The hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Stop, dang it.
He'll take a deep shot.
Oh!
Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Texas. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up. To the air. It's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Lions offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Graham behind the line. It's Martin. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Pena. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the RPO, to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pulls it in. It's Ross.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's an option look. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to 41.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Now past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Texas, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Pitch play to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And they bring him down, but not for 4. He picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Running through the tackle.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Good cut.
Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Penn State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic athletic.
No, get away from there.
As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll run the option. He decides to keep it here. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The last play of the quarter. The defense showing blitz here. Back to throw. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First down and more. He's still running. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Just pounding away for another big game. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. When you run a play like this so close to the goal line, I think it's kind of worrisome. At the very least, it's sending a message you don't believe in your guys up front to win when it matters.
Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That just felt a little bit like a panic call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and goal, and you hand it off to a receiver. I don't know what to expect now on 4th down after seeing that.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Send the back in motion. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. That's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Broken tackle still going.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues.